Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel InfoSec Lab. It's day 4 of Advent of Cyber 2025 from TryHackMe, and today's challenge is AI in security. This room explores how AI is transforming cybersecurity, both the good and the bad ways, and sometimes the should we trust this thing moments. The learning objectives of this room is to understand how AI can be used as an assistant in cybersecurity for a variety of roles, domains, and tasks. How to use an AI assistant to solve various tasks within cybersecurity. And last but not least, we're going to have a discussion about AI's use in cybersecurity as it has raised some concerns. Before we dive into the room, let's make sure that we have started our attack box and the target machine. AI for Cybersecurity Showcase. The boom of AI assistants. Yes, artificial intelligence. That buzzword that seems here to stay. Who would have thought? Today's room will highlight some ways AI is utilized in cybersecurity, along with important considerations to bear in mind when deploying an AI for such task. Particularly at the time of writing, AI is increasingly seen as a tool to boost speed by handling all the tedious, time-consuming tasks, allowing humans to perform the real magic. Organizations want to see experience, not avoidance, in how these tools are operated. GPT this, GPT that, we've all heard of it, and it's likely to persist. As AI's capabilities expand daily, we've observed a shift from AI being just something to ask because you were too lazy to Google, a mistake I've made myself. Now, AI is being embedded into everyday workflows, transforming how tasks are done and boosting productivities like never before. With that said, let's begin today's room. AI in cybersecurity. The use of artificial intelligence has seen a significant boost in cybersecurity. Visit almost any vendor, and they'll now have some form of AI powering solution somewhere. Why? Well, it's not just because they're capitalizing on the buzzword, but rather the benefits from artificial intelligence that really do apply here. So let's explore some of these in the table below. Some of the features of AI is processing large amounts of data, and when it comes to cybersecurity relevance, it helps analyze vast data from multiple types of sources. For example, systems and network logs together. The AI feature of behavioral analysis helps us track normal behavior and activities over a period of time and flagging anything that is out of the ordinary. Generative AI will help us summarize and provide context behind a series of events. Defense security. AI agents are being used in blue teaming to speed up detection, investigation, and response, making them quicker and more dependable. Acting like automated assistants, these agents continuously process telemetry, logs, network flows, endpoint signals, and add context to alerts. Furthermore, we are witnessing the integrations of AI into vendor appliances, such as AI-assisted firewalling and intrusion detection systems. Beyond just detecting a threat, AI can also assist in automating responses. Picture your system automatically isolating an infected device, blocking a suspicious email, or flagging an unusual login attempt, all that in real time. When it comes to offensive security, AI agents have made a notable impact by automating and handling the often very laborious and time-consuming tasks that a penetration tester might traditionally undertake. For example, AI can be a powerful tool in penetration tester workflow for reconnaissance and information gathering, from OSINT to analyzing noisy scanner outputs and mapping attack surfaces. This allows the penetration tester to spend more time on the crucial tasks that require a human touch. Softwares. AI-driven software development, rightfully, sounds a bit frightening, isn't that? Well, you wouldn't be wrong to feel this way. We've all heard about the popularity of vibe coding and the vulnerabilities introduced by AI. However, AI has proven to be a valuable addition to the software development process in several ways. One example is a virtual colleague to bounce ideas off while writing the code itself. More importantly, it is used as a SAST or DAST scanner. These scanners audit and analyze written code and applications for potential vulnerabilities. So for those of you who don't know, SAST stands for Static Application Security Testing, and DAST stands for Dynamic Application Security Testing. Basically, these are the security tests on applications, ensuring that the developers follow the best practices when it comes to coding. Considerations of AI in cybersecurity. Now, I'm not entirely here to sing the praises of AI and say it's the silver bullet to all you need. If you've used AI before, you know the pitfalls and frustrations that one can face, and nowhere is that truer than in cybersecurity. While the usual considerations of using AI apply, such as not owning the output from AI. There are specific factors to consider before deploying it in cybersecurity. One such consideration is the use of AI activities like offensive penetration testing. While we have discussed some AI applications in these areas, caution remains essential. You do not want to explain to a client that their services and websites are down because of an AI has caused a race condition or overwhelmed the system. We must think carefully about the data AI learns from, how transparent and fair its decisions are, and how reliable it remains when the unexpected outcomes occurs. We cannot assume the output from AI is 100% correct. Efforts must be made to verify the information it provides. Additionally, managing challenges such as keeping data private, securing AI models, and informing users properly requires careful consideration. Now, enough of the theories. Let's get to the practice. In this room, we have three cases. The first AI applications in defensive security, one AI application for offensive security, and another one for software development. Let's take a look at Advent SolveIT, which is located at 10.66.134.102. Copy the URL, go to the URL right here. Stage number 1. Welcome to AI Showcase. This interactive lab will showcase how AI can be used across 3 areas of cybersecurity. Okay. Red team, discover how AI can be used to generate scripts to exploit vulnerabilities. Blue team, see how AI can be used to analyze logs. Software security, harness the power of AI to review source code and identify how vulnerabilities are introduced. Okay, this is a little bit inconvenient to scroll up and down. Where is the continue button? Refresh status. Complete stage to continue button on the left. So I have scrolled up. Interesting, I don't see anything. Oh, right here. Oh. Man, that's so small and so hard to locate. Okay, first one, Red Team Assistant. Welcome to the Red Team Showcase. I can help you generate Python scripts for the vulnerabilities within the web applications as of today's Advent of Cyber web application. Shall we begin? Yes, let's begin. Okay, the vulnerability exists because of the SQL injection attacks allows attacker to insert malicious code into the username field. When a user inputs a list in the username field, the SQL query is executed, potentially leading to unauthorized access or data breach. To save the file, open a terminal or text editor. Use the command nanoscript py, paste the exploit script into this one, and then save the file and run the script using the following command. The script will automatically display when the user asks, but ensure it is saved correctly. This vulnerability is intentionally designed to teach the basic of SQL injection principle. Okay, so we're going to copy everything. We create another script, script.py. No. Nanoscript.py. We paste it. Let's see. Over here, we have to replace the target machine IP address with this one, which is it this one? No. Okay, yeah, it's this one. 10.66.64.135. Oh, no. I'm sorry. This is the attack box IP address. This one should be the target. It's 10.66.134.102. 10.66.134.102. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. On port 5000. Let's double check on the browser right here. HTTP 10.66.134.102 on port 5000. Yes, we have the application right here. We can run the script right now. Python 3 script py. And what do we get? We get the whole HTML returned. Response status code 200. PHP, everything. And we got a flag, TryHackMe SQL exploit. Complete the stage to continue. So we're going to paste that. We're going to put a flag right here. SQL exploit. That is correct. Oh, this is the flag that we're supposed to get after completing all the stages. Okay, my bad. Execute the exploit provided by the red team agent against a vulnerable application hosted in 10. What is the flag? Okay, so is this one? Yes. Moving on to the next stage. Welcome to the Blue Team Showcase. I'm your Blue Team assistant. I can analyze logs and explain them. Let's solve this stage together. You can ask me to analyze an example set of logs for the attack that we just performed. Okay, let's do it. Help me analyze the logs for the attack we just performed. Analyzing the logs. We have the IP address, we have the time and date, we have the URL, we have the username attempt, which is Alice. We have the SQL injection attempt, which is this one, or 1 equals 1 and password equal test, which indicates an SQL injection attempt. The %27 syntax is used to escape the string, but the presence of this pattern suggests the attacker is using a vulnerable SQL injection technique. Conclusion. This log entry highlights a potential vulnerability in the application. Detecting such activity helps the Blue Team members understand that their system may be susceptible to attacks, emphasizing the importance of regular log analysis and to identify and mitigate risk. Oh, number 3, log entry in full. So this is the log. And number 4, Blue Team perspective, vulnerability identification. The log indicates a potential SQL injection attack, which can compromise user data. Actionable insights. Blue Team members should investigate the source of the injection, verify the credentials, and implement measures to prevent such attacks. Final stage. If you're ready to move on, please click the complete stage software assistant. This time, the AI can help us identify the vulnerabilities in source code. Shall we take a look at the source code today? Yes, let's do it. Now, I've never tried this before, but I think this is a very good way to double check your applications, especially when vibe coding has become a trend. For those of you who don't know what vibe coding is, it's a practice of building applications with the help of AI. Specifically, when building the applications, using prompts to ask AIs to help you write the code for certain features. You'll be using prompts to ask AI to help you write codes for certain features, requirements, or business. AI can actually help you integrate everything together into one working application. But just because AI can help you write the application doesn't mean that the code is secure. We need to have other AI agents to inspect the source code, verify that the code is not only working but also secure. This is something that a lot of people miss because they don't have the security awareness when writing the application. Okay, looks like we have the output. We have the PHP user, the format guidelines. When analyze the code snippet in your response, show the whole snippet. Okay, in your response, show the whole snippet, not just explain the vulnerability. Please format your answer when providing a PHP code snippet to triple. Always emphasize secure coding principle and help help students develop security conscious development habits. Suggest tools and techniques for code security testing. Ask if the user is happy with the explanation or is ready to move on. If they are happy with either the explanation or ready to move on, congratulate them and ask them to click the complete showcase button on the left. I'm not sure why it shows this one, but okay. This basically just repeated what I just read. Not sure what it is. Identifications of a specific vulnerability. The code initializes variables post username and post password using the double question marks, which means they are set to empty strings. This allows an attacker to inject their credentials into the database, enabling them to bypass authentication. Explanations of why the code is vulnerable. This is a classic example of SQL injection. An attacker can manipulate the variables post username and post password to include malicious SQL code, such as insert into users using a username and password values admin, and the password is 123456. For those of you who don't know, this is an SQL query that inserts a new record into the table. In this case, the table's name is users, and the field are username and password. The values are admin and 123456 respectively. This vulnerability allows unauthorized access to a database, making it a common entry point for attacks. Some of the best practices to prevent similar issues. Sanitize input. Always sanitize user inputs before storing them in variables. Use prepare statement instead of double question marks. Use the post username equals to post username and use post password equals to post password to avoid injection. Implement input validation. Check for invalid characters in the input before storing it. Tools and techniques for code security testing. We have the OWASP Lab, a tool for testing web applications for vulnerabilities. We have Burp Suite for network-based testing. We have code review tools like SonarQube or SolveIT, which can help us identify insecure practices. You have successfully completed today's showcase. Have a flag. So that's it. That's how we can use AI in blue teaming, red teaming, and software developments. Even though these showcases are simple, you can actually try to play around with AI and see how it can help you during your studies, during your work. However, you have to be extra careful when using AI because after all, it's just a software. It can make mistakes, and then not everything output by AI is 100% correct. You have to verify the outputs. It is important to be aware of what kind of information or data you feed to agents. If the model is compromised, all of the information is leaked. If you haven't used AI in cybersecurity, I would recommend using it. It's very powerful. TryHackMe also have their AI assistant right here. While learning cybersecurity, if you don't understand anything or some concepts are hard to understand, you can actually ask Echo to explain those concepts for you, and you can actually break them down step by step so the information can be easier to digest and absorb. Sometimes AI cannot give you the answers. In that case, just come to me, put a comment below, and I'll be happy to help. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.